What a way to start the video. Welcome to my vlog, guys. I'm sorry it's a little bit late. I have been busy as fuck, and y'all will see why in this vlog because I explain it multiple times because I don't know how to say things just once because I forget everything. But here we are. It's currently almost 3 in the morning for me on February 3rd. And I'm trying to finish this vlog and start it uploading so that I can go to bed and like wake up at a decent hour tomorrow. But I think I'm gonna order groceries so that like I can bypass my functioning. Because if I order groceries and have them delivered at like 10 a.m. then I get out of bed a lot sooner because I don't want my shit stolen. And I also don't want my stuff to go bad. So I go and grab it when it gets here. And if it's here at 10 a.m., perfect. Then I'm out of bed by 10. And I really need that so that I can do my classwork that I still haven't done, that I talk about through this entire vlog. I talked about this classwork all vlog. I still haven't done it. In this very moment, it's still not done, guys. I still have to do chapter 5 and 6 of Earth Space Science. That is the equivalent of a small novel of reading. And then all the notes I have to take afterwards. And then all the studying I'm gonna have to do afterwards because I have to do this test on the 4th. I am gonna go bonkers. What have I done? What kind of hole has my situation dug me into? I am so overwhelmed and I have so much stuff going on and I cannot even fathom the amount of shit I gotta deal with right now. Oh, by the way, the fleas are back. I don't know how much I elaborate this in the actual vlog itself, but I like briefly mention it, but they're back. They're here. They're thriving. And I'm not. They've taken away my thrive, and I'm upset about it. However, there's a solution happening, so you will hear about that later. God. Guys, today is Tuesday, January 30th. It is 9:52 p.m., and I'm just about to make some dinner. I've been doing classwork just about all day. Not consistently, though. But look at my new little hair clippy. It was $4 at the grocery store. It was on sale. So I got it. It's a little butterfly. So I got some hair dye. My hair is looking a mess. I'm not really liking whatever the hell's going on with it anymore with the weird half and half that doesn't even look half and half anymore. So we're coming to a close with that era. So for dinner, I'm planning on making some quesadillas as well as some kind of like Mexican amalgamation, whatever you want to call it. I don't know exactly what yet, but I do know it's going to be some variant of Mexican food. Meowdy everyone, watch me do my dishes and watch me talk about stuff that didn't matter. I just was talking about my Mexican food that I was going to make and I was like repeating myself a bunch. There was no point for that to be in the vlog. There was no point for me to include all of that, to include all of this rambling. I don't even remember what it was about. I just know it was about my Mexican food and I don't know what I was saying. I don't know why I felt the need to talk about all that when I already told you what I was making. But yeah, this is just me washing my stuff so that I can make some dinner. And the dinner was bomb as fuck, but I'm pretty sure my landlord called me right after I made it and I ended up having to like stop eating 3 bites in. If I'm remembering what meal this is right, then yeah, it was like 3 bites and he called me and I had to like eat and also talk to him on the phone. And we talked on the phone for like an hour about this and then also like miscellaneous stuff. So that was something. Enjoy. Actually, no, that isn't this meal. It's a different one. Sorry. So I spoke with a nutritionist today and I was trying to schedule an appointment because my insurance said that they accepted Medicare, Medicaid. They do not. So I was like, okay, that's great. And she was like, yeah, they referred you to the right place because we do exactly the thing you need. So I was like, awesome. I'm glad y'all do exactly what I need, but you don't accept my insurance. So I said, do you know how much an appointment would cost? Like for me to go and consult with a nutritionist? And she said it would be about $130 for an hour. And I'm thinking about just eating that fucking $130 and seeing them. Because it's like, why would I not? If they do, especially because I benefited more from that one phone call, that 15-minute phone call I had with this woman. She gave me more insight and information on my eating disorder than any other nutritionist I've ever spoken to. Like, I've always been told to just eat more with no further context. Nothing else. And I'm like, no shit, I need to eat more. What, how much more? And I'm never told. I'm never told how much. I've always just kind of guessed that like 3,500 would probably work because that's 2,000 is the like standard every day. And I was like, okay, well, if I eat 1,500 more than that or 2,000 more than that, then I should start gaining. No. Apparently, when you have the type of eating disorder that I have, especially if it's long term, your metabolic rate speeds the fuck up. And it makes it a lot harder for you to get calories and like to keep them and to absorb nutrients. And you need like 5,000 calories a day. I struggle with 4,000. I feel like I'm dying when I eat 4,000 calories in a day. You're telling me I need to add another 1,000 to that? When I can't have, like, I can't drink my calories because everything that I fucking, like, all of the protein stuff makes me sick? It's so frustrating. It's so fucking frustrating. God damn it, man. I'm tired of this, Grandpa. God, I didn't do any of my fucking exercise classes again today. I need to do tomorrow's. I need to go to all of my stuff. I'm so sore from not exercising. Like, my fucking knees hurt so bad. But anyway, I'm gonna go for now. I will talk to you guys later. We are certainly not done for the night, especially because I have to post this vlog on Thursday. So I want to get some content between now and then for you guys. Hey guys, it is Wednesday, January 31st, and it's 2:48 a.m. I'm gonna be going to Walmart tomorrow at sometime between 10 and 12 so that I can go get my laptop and go get some groceries, some stuff that I didn't get today, some stuff that'll be cheaper at Walmart than it was at the grocery store I shop at. So yeah, tomorrow's gonna be productive and I am not gonna like it. Not even a little bit. I want this to be like one of the last times I dye my hair, at least for a while. That's why I kind of want it to all be the same color, because what it's currently doing, I'm not a fan of. Like, I don't hate it. I don't think it's bad. I just don't like it now that it's grown out. And that's always been my issue with half and half hair, is that I don't like it once it's grown out. And I also don't like it, like, I don't know, the two-tone brown is just weird to me. I'm not a big fan of it. I know I sounded contradictory there, but oh well, I'm a contradictory queen. I don't know how I feel about shit ever. So I did mix up that last voiceover clip. It's actually the next clip when I'm in the turtleneck shirt. Literally this next clip the next day is when the landlord thing happens. So it happened, it just didn't happen that day. So I'm sorry. So y'all got the tea early. Or at least some of it. But, I mean, you don't know what he called about, so it's fine. You guys still have your spoiler warning. You're about to be told the actual tea when it happens, so you weren't spoiled, it's fine. Yeah, I dyed my hair and it did nothing, by the way. It didn't do shit. It looks exactly the same. I spent $11 to look the same. Alright, that's in, and we're good. I finished all my homework, by the way. Well, not all of it. I finished the stuff I was supposed to finish, is what I'm getting at. Hey guys, today is Wednesday, January 31st. It's about 2:30 p.m. and I just got back from Walmart. I'm sorry for not recording it. I was so anxious while I was there that I wasn't even like thinking about recording. I did get my laptop. It's right over here. It's right there. And I'm gonna unbox it for you guys. The laptop itself is a little ugly. I got a red one because that was just the only fucking color they had with this one. It's an HP. It's only about $250, which isn't bad. For a laptop, that's decent. It's fucking gigantic. I don't think I've ever had a laptop that big before. There's the charger. There's the tape. Take one of those. Where's the other part of the charger? Oh. Another thing to plug in. Another thing to figure out where to plug in at. Ow! God. Let's get rid of this guy. I wish the keys were backlit, but they're not. It does have like a small keypad right here though, which is really nice. So the keyboard isn't like bigger than a standard keyboard. Or do you have? Are you charged enough to turn on? All right, it's plugged in and it's turning on. See, just turn it on. I am gonna go make lunch and then I'll show you her when she's all set up. Boy, do I have some updates for you guys. You know, I was sitting here worried that these next few weeks were gonna be really boring for you guys because I don't really have anything planned, but I guess I'll start with, I emailed my landlord at 7:13 p.m. and I said, hello, I hate to be a bother regarding my upstairs neighbor again, especially since I know this is technically a civil issue, though due to the nature of our past incidents, in parentheses, the stalking and harassment that happened back in August, on parentheses, I don't feel safe going upstairs and asking him to stop. Also, apologies if this got to you before. It's not showing up in my sent folder and I haven't heard anything yet, so I thought a resend would be warranted. My upstairs neighbor has been stomping around all hours of the night and day, as late as 4 a.m. and as early as 11 a.m. It all feels deliberate. The whole time we've been neighbors, never once has he made noise like this. I know what, quote, regular apartment living noises sound like, and this is definitely not it. It all sounds like he's intentionally stomping around. I'll attach some videos, but they do not have timestamps readily available on the videos themselves, and I will send screenshots of the videos when they were recorded for the timestamps if necessary for you to proceed with whatever it is you plan to do. He's doing it again right now, as well as deadlifting as I type this email. I believe this has been happening on and off since the beginning of this month and it's just gotten progressively worse than the last week. I called and complained about this when I brought up the flea problem as well, but was told since it was during, quote, normal business hours, unquote, nothing could be done. I understand nothing could be done then, but the issue has bled way past business hours, and I think something should be done now. For the year and a half I've lived here, despite his deadlifting and his loud and frankly obnoxious exercising throughout the day, he's never been this loud. I know this isn't normal behavior. He's never stomped around his apartment, and I've never had an upstairs neighbor this loud. I've even posted videos of his deadlifting noise as well as his running and stomping on the internet, and I'm not the only one who thinks action needs to be taken against this. I'm at my wit's end. The only logical explanation for the increased stomping is that he's intentionally trying to be a bother. There's no other reason for him to be stomping around your apartment so hard that my kitchen lights and trinkets shake on my bookshelf as well as my walls. I don't think he's subtly trying to tell me to quiet down either, because a lot of the time when he does this, I'm sitting in complete silence or I have headphones on. As I said before, he's doing it right now as I'm typing this still, and I'm sitting in my apartment in complete silence. No videos, no music, no TV, just a single pot on my stove that's cooking my dinner. I said, this is unlivable. I can't focus on my schooling during the day, and I can't wind down at night due to how it's all day and night. I haven't slept before sunrise in the last several days due to the noise. I shouldn't have to wear headphones all day just to be able to function in my own apartment that I pay for. I also shouldn't have to worry about this man coming through my ceiling from the probable damage he's doing to your floors. There are spaces built for him to deadlift and for him to run around and to stomp around. A top floor apartment is not one of those places. He needs to be doing this outside or at a gym. There are several in the area, and we have a very non-busy parking lot. I really need something to be done about this, considering this doesn't seem like an issue to contact the police over, especially since he didn't answer the door last time I had to call the police on him for stalking and harassing me. Apologies for being blunt. I am, again, at my wit's end. This man is driving me crazy. Between keeping me up all night and doing this all day, I feel like I could tear my hair out. I'm falling behind in school. I have constant headaches from having to wear my headphones all day. I'm autistic. The sensory overload from this man is making me physically ill, and I desperately need something to be done about it. Thank you so much for taking a moment to read my complaint. I hate to be a bother. You've been a great landlord, but this is genuinely driving me up the wall, and I don't feel safe confronting him myself considering our history. Please call or text or email me back if you'd like to chat more about this. I will happily provide anything more you may need, and I will also happily chat with you regarding what should be done. I understand you have your limits on what you can do, but I really need something to be done. I can't live like this. Also, the fleas seem to be gone. I'll keep you updated on that. I've not had a flea problem this long before, so I don't know if they're actually gone or just hiding. And then I said, thank you again, and I listed my contact info and like my name and all that stuff. And then I attached 7 videos. of the stomping, and I'm hoping that one of those 7 had a timestamp in it, because I asked my Alexa, like during some of the videos, like, hey, what time is it? And it would say like, it's 3 a.m., it's 4 a.m., it's 5 a.m. Sent that at 7:13, and he called me around like 7:45, 7:50. We talked for about an hour. A lot of it was unrelated. A lot of it was just us chatting. But, so he did suggest, he said that he spoke with the property owner, like the person who owns all of this, because he's just the property manager, but he spoke to the owner about this before calling me, and he said that he would offer me a different unit, because he said that I could either move out of this apartment and like break my lease early, or I could move into a different unit and just like carry it into my next lease, and you know, or carry it until the end of my lease and then move out. Because I told him that I planned on leaving, that I planned on moving out of Florida, and he was like, oh, well, I could like let you break your lease. And I was like, I'm gonna need till June. I need all that time to save up money. That the most logical option would let me move into that other unit, and it's a top floor unit in the building right across the street. The only problem is I don't have a car, and there's a lot of things in this apartment that I can't move by myself. So now I'm trying to figure out who I can ask to help me move my stuff, because I don't know anybody around here. As if I had enough to do. But I mean, I'm gonna at least I'm gonna have a peaceful apartment. And he said that I was like the only person on that top floor. So like, I'm not gonna have next door neighbors being loud. I'm gonna have somebody that he knows under me. So I'm gonna have to like really focus on not being fucking loud. Like loud to the point of like, I assume the top floor is gonna be carpet. It has to be carpet. There's no way it's not. Although I don't know, it doesn't sound like he has carpet, because I hear his shoes when he steps on the ground. Like when he's wearing, like I can tell when he's wearing shoes and when he isn't. So I don't imagine he has carpet, so that one might not have carpet either. And he told me that the state of this apartment doesn't matter in the sense of like my security deposit. Like this apartment state isn't gonna depend whether or not I get my security deposit, which is awesome because I don't have to clean it very much. I just have to make sure it's not a fucking pigsty. Like I'll probably sweep it and I'll probably like wipe the surfaces and stuff. But like the holes in the wall, I might like, because I have spackle, I might just put a little bit of spackle in my thumbtack holes just in case. But like, I don't have to do anything fucking crazy, you know? Like I don't have to repaint stuff. I don't have to, like, I just have to probably clean it. I mean, I would do that anyway. I have to get my utilities transferred too, which I'm not excited about at all to any extent, because I don't know how that fucking works. I don't know how to transfer my utilities. And I have homework tonight that I need to do. By the way, he called right as I was sitting down for dinner, by the way. Like I literally sat down to eat, and as soon as I was like situated and had a video playing and like took 3 bites, he called me, and I was like, I'm eating dinner. Hey guys, today is Thursday, December 1st. Pause. Thursday, February 1st. Jesus. It's 6:50 a.m. Guess who hasn't slept yet? Me, it's the bitch who said it was December. That's who hasn't slept yet. It's the bitch who said it was December 1st. God. I mean, I know the years are getting quicker and quicker, but holy fucking shit. If it was December already, I don't know what I'd do. God. So I think I'm anxious because my landlord's coming by today, and I have a bunch of questions I want to ask him that I thought of after we got off the phone. So instead of making you sit and listen to this whole like 9-minute clip of me talking and repeating the same thing 9 times, I'm just going to read you the email that I sent to my landlord, because this email pretty much sums up everything I was talking about. I sent him another email on February 1st at 8:54 p.m. I said, I hope you're feeling well today. Just a small update and some questions before I forget them. The fleas are not gone. I just saw a pretty big one on my arm just now and have a few new bites today. I was worried they'd still be around. Maybe for the new unit I could go over and clean it, and after we After that, we could get a flea treatment in there before I move my stuff in as a way to kill any fleas that might hitchhike from this apartment to the next one. I just hate to bring them over there, especially when there's still a problem despite my efforts to kill them. I've been spraying bedding and stuff with a flea killer that I have, and washing my bedding frequently, so much that my utility bill was $100 more this month. As for the questions, I was mostly wondering if there were any updates regarding HUD and if they've gotten back to you. I don't imagine so since you haven't reached out, but I thought I'd ask. As well as what the address for the unit is so that I can take a peek at a layout online. I'm sure that there's a listing somewhere that I can look at and see the layout. Then if it would be okay for me to keep my mail key to my current unit for a month or so after moving out, just so to be sure none of my important mail gets stuck in there and I miss something important from Social Security or my health insurance, just so long as this apartment is vacant for the month, of course. And finally, I was curious if I'd be able to ask you if I could put a work order request for the maintenance guy to help me move my stuff over when the time comes. I don't have anyone around here to help me with that, and I know I wouldn't be able to afford movers for now and in June. I have such few things that it'd only be an hour or two between the two of us. It's okay if not. My follow-up question would be if you knew anybody in the area who would be able to help with that. You've been here so long, I'm sure you know a lot more people than I do. And I said, sorry for the small update being 4 paragraphs. Again, I hope you're feeling all right today. Feel free to call me if you would rather chat than email me back. It's just easier for me to get my thoughts down this way. Plus, if you're not available, you can just get back to me when you are, because I'm typically pretty free. There you go. The update in 2 minutes instead of making you listen to 9. You're welcome. I hope you are happy. Anyway, so I have to do homework tomorrow. I actually have to do 2 fucking chapters of Earth Space Science tomorrow. I still haven't done it. Which I'm excited for. I'm excited to learn about it, but I also have to study for a fucking Earth Space Science test I have to do this week. Which I also still haven't done. And I have not studied for it. I think about the studying I'm going to do is going to be like converting my current paper notes into Word document notes. I'm very grumpy. I'm very grumpy, especially because of all the stuff I have to do, and now I have to move a fucking 1.0 time and then 1.5 time in fucking June. And like, when I was manifesting to move this year, I wasn't talking about fucking February. I sure as fuck hope all of my manifestation boards that I made in January or in December, I sure as hope those bitches didn't think I meant to move early or twice. Actually, no, I hope they didn't think I meant this. They better not have meant this, because I've been thinking moving to Minnesota. Not across the street. God. So I better still be going to Minnesota. I don't want to be here another year. I do not. The cost of living is crazy. The fucking people are crazy. I'm tired of it here, Grandpa. I'm leaving. I am leaving in June. I'm going to Minnesota. And I'm going to be happy. And I'm going to be healthy. And I'm going to live my fucking life there. And I'm going to vibe. And I'm going to love it and live it and learn it. I need more whimsy in my life. I'm going to go fucking do that. I'm going to take a shower. And I'll probably talk to you guys tomorrow. And then I have to edit the vlog, so you'll see this vlog tomorrow. Today. You'll see it on the 1st of February, just later at some point in the day. Maybe Friday. It depends on how tired I am today after everything I have to do. You'll have to find out, and so will I. Goodbye. Hey guys, today is Thursday, February 1st. It's 5:30 p.m. I'm waiting to hear from my landlord. He said that he was going to call me at like 10 this morning, but he never did. But I also know that he just got his chemo done yesterday, so I'm not going to bug him. I'm not going to I'm not going to go harass him today and be like, you said this. I'm hoping he can get back to me today or tomorrow. If he doesn't, I'll just call him on Monday. And just be like, do you have any updates? Or I'll email him or something. I want to be in the loop with all of this, and I also have questions. I haven't heard from him, but I know that he has his own shit going on, and that HUD is kind of slow, so I don't want to rush him, especially I don't want to call him if he doesn't have any updates, I don't want to call him and be like, do you have updates? And he's just like, no. And I'm like, all right, goodbye. I don't know. I will keep you guys updated there. I do have to do schoolwork today, which I still haven't done. I did not do any yesterday or today. And then I got out of bed at I woke up at 3:30, by the way. 3:30 p.m. I woke up. Especially because I set an alarm for 10:45 or 11:45. And I ignored it. Even though I was awake. I felt so awake at 11:45 and I was like, huh, whatever, he hasn't emailed me. I'll just like rest my eyes until 12:30. And then the next time I woke up, it was fucking 3:30. So to continue on the I don't think I'm talking about this in this last clip, but to talk about like the moving stuff, I am so overwhelmed with it. I don't like that I have to be moving and dealing with school and dealing with my move in late June and dealing with my own health problems and my mental health and doctor's appointments and doctors and cleaning my apartment and now having to like make my apartment look like clean it to a way, like, because I'm not just gonna leave it trashed. Like, I'm not just gonna leave it. I would feel too bad. I need to like actually clean it up for these guys. Plus, I don't want to risk my landlord changing his fucking mind and being like, no, fuck you, you're not getting your deposit back because that last apartment was fucked up. Like, I'm not gonna like go crazy, but I still want to do my best. I'm just so frustrated and I'm overwhelmed and I have a lot of things to do and it's making me not want to do anything because I have so much that I need to do. Plus the fleas. I didn't even mention the fleas in that list. Oh my god. I hate them. Oh, what I was saying earlier. If you make pancakes and you make them often, make them with milk. Don't make them with water. I used to be a habitual water pancake maker because I was like, what's the fucking difference? I'm not gonna buy milk. You know, like it's probably taste the same. They taste the same, yes. But the texture is so much better with milk. Holy shit. I love pancake texture with milk. Oh my god, I have been making a pancake every fucking day, guys. Ever since I discovered this, I wake up and I have some kind of protein, either a breakfast sausage or right now it's a chicken patty. And today specifically it's a fucking half chicken sandwich. And I say half because there's not a second piece of bread on it. So how I make pancakes is I make them with almond milk. Use whatever fucking milk you want. I just use whatever pancake batter I have available. I usually pick buttermilk. I like the buttermilk ones. I add like half a cup to 3/4 cup milk. I don't measure, I just guess. I just do it until the consistency is like a little bit thick but still like thin enough to pour. I add a little tiny teaspoon of chocolate chips, of mini chocolate chips, because the minis spread out more in a teaspoon. And then I usually add a little bit of cinnamon, and then I top it with honey because I don't like syrup that much. Unless it's like a really expensive, like really good fucking maple syrup, but I can't afford that. I can afford honey, so I get honey. Get what you like and what you can afford. If you like the Betty Crocker syrup, fucking get that. I don't like it. I think it's gross. I think it's too sweet. Substitute the stuff with the stuff that you like. You don't have to follow my recipe to a T. This isn't even my recipe. This is just how people make pancakes, you know? But since this is about done, I'm going to go. I'm going to eat this, probably watch a YouTube video, maybe start my classwork. I sure as fuck didn't do that. And then try to see if I can get any of that done, see if my landlord contacts me, then obviously I'll update you guys. But if I don't, then this next clip might be an outro. You'll have to wait and fucking see. Hey guys, so it's 9:12 p.m. Haven't done any schoolwork, haven't done anything. I emailed my landlord again. I haven't heard from him today. I know I said I was going to contact him on Monday. But because of the fleas, I was like, I may as well email him. We'll most likely see it tomorrow. I'm pretty fucking grumpy about all of this. And I'm pretty overwhelmed because like I have to do classwork. And I'm thinking about going another week of just like not even reading the chapter and just taking notes from the PowerPoint again, even though I need to be reading these fucking chapters. I need to be reading the fucking chapters because PowerPoints don't go over every fucking thing. They should, but they don't. Like, I have had questions in tests that are like, where did I learn this? Like, this isn't in none of my notes, you know? And then I need to study for that test that I need to take tomorrow or this weekend. God. I'm really happy that my earth-space science teacher is pretty lenient. And then I need to, like next week, we're starting the fucking inquisitive shit and we have to do one every day. There's 5 a week that we have to do. And I have to be focused on this move now. and washing my shit and getting rid. I'm gonna be getting rid of a lot of stuff again. I keep a lot of my clothes out of like the what if I do this, when it's like if I'm gonna go do that thing and I know I'm gonna need clothes for it, I will go buy them. I will go somewhere and get them, assuming I have the money. And if I don't have the money, I will make do with what I have. I also plan to keep my jeans and like, because I don't have that many jeans anyway. I think I have like 3 pairs of jeans, so I'm just gonna keep them all. I might get rid of the pair that I have that has a bunch of holes in them, but besides that, I think I'm just gonna keep my jeans. I hate this fucking flea problem, especially because like all of the stuff that I'm reading is like, oh, if you just wash your stuff, the fleas will like sort themselves out. I have washed my shit multiple times and I don't know what else to do at this point. I have washed all of my shit. I have sprayed all of my shit. I have done everything, but because it's such a wide infestation, they won't go away. And now I feel like to pack, I have to like wipe everything down. I don't know why I ended that clip so abruptly, but I do want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. This is a little bit longer, but that's because there's like 2 extra days tacked on, and the last couple of days have been fucking insane with updates and with stuff going on. These next few weeks are going to be fucking wild as well, so strap in, because I'm surely not ready. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you guys for watching till the end. If you did, subscribe and like the video, and I will see you guys on Monday or Tuesday or whatever day I'm able to get the vlog out, because at this point, Lord knows when I'll be able to get the vlogs out, because holy shit, I'm so busy. Goodbye, have a good night, and I will see you hopefully Monday.